Dana and Jess in the morning.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Let's get started.
Good morning.
I listen every morning.
103.3 KFR.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. We're already
Yeah.
closer to Friday.
I love how that happens.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. Weather-wise, oh my God, perfect weather today.
Yes.
We are expecting sunshine with a high of 76. Yes, please. I'll take that.
Yes, absolutely.
And coming up for your question,
What are you starting to love more as you get older?
every answer that immediately popped into my head was so embarrassing.
Yeah.
But my answer today that I decided to stick with, it's connected to something that just happened to me yesterday when I had one of those moments where I was like, well, that's an old man thing to be excited about.
Yeah, all of my answers are like, you are getting older, ma'am.
I'm not a fan. I don't like it.
Yep.
All right, well, give us your answer by tapping the chat button on the KFR app. We're going to read those answers beginning at the 7 o'clock hour. Also, love advice with Tip Tuesday. This is a rough one. Have you ever, someone will start, they're like, they have a problem, they come to you, and halfway through them talking about their problem, you were so on their side.
Yeah.
But then it takes a turn, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
girl. Well,
You've got a problem on your hands.
Tip Tuesday took a turn on me.
Oh, no.
We're going to talk about that a little bit later, too. So, Jess, I only took a couple days off. I feel like it's been a million years. Are you ready to get this show started?
Yes, let's go.
All right, here we go.
103.3
WKFR FM and WKFR FM HD1.
A Town Square media station.
Southwest Michigan's #1 hit music station, 103.3 KFR. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Dana and Jess and food. Of course, we're going to talk about this. Literally, just before the mics came on, I was like, I'm so hungry. It's too early to be hungry.
Yeah, this doesn't help.
Yeah, so we're asking for you to vote for your favorite burger in Southwest Michigan. So what we're going to do right now is read through your top 5 so far. You can vote by tapping that button that says burger voting on the KFR app. It's that simple. So far, at number 5, Studio Grill in Kalamazoo.
At number 4, M40 Bar and Grill in Decatur.
At number 3, Sugar Bowl Bar and Grill in Kalamazoo.
Number 2, Gibby's Bar in Mendon.
And so far, number 1, BC Burger in Battle Creek. Now, BC Burger has been enjoying a very comfortable lead.
Yes.
It is getting closer, though. The
Right.
voting between number 1, 2, and 3, pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's a toss-up for the number 5 position. I'm telling you this because you get 1 vote per person per day,
Yes.
and voting is ending Thursday night at midnight. It's already Tuesday.
Yep.
So each of us just have 3 votes each left until this thing is done.
Yeah, get your vote on now.
Get your vote on now, and then I have a lot of traveling and a lot of burger eating to do.
Absolutely.
So go vote right now for the best burger in Southwest Michigan with the KFR app.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR. Powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality. Who says there's no such thing as a stupid question? Well, that was a stupid question. Here's Dana and Jess on 103.3 KFR.
We'll ask you a silly little question. And what are you starting to love more as you get older?
Give us your answer by tapping that chat button on the KFR app. Let's start with you, Jess.
I would have to say being in the gym. I hated going to the gym when I was younger, and I wish I would have just did it and stuck with it.
Right.
Instead of having to kind of unlearn some bad habits that I had.
And it feels like there's a lot more catching up to do.
Yeah.
If you're starting on that too late, and
right.
catching up is more difficult.
Yes.
But what about you? Tap that chat button on the KFR app with your answer.
Alicia and Alyssa both said sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you were younger, you would fight sleep in every way?
Yeah.
When you were really young, it would be this whole thing where your parents would force you to go to bed at bedtime. Mm-hmm. But then as a teen, you're like sneaking around just trying to stay up.
Yes. Up all night.
For no
sleeping
reason
all day.
at all.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mina and Nicole both said quiet and solitude.
Yeah.
I agree with that one as well.
Mm-hmm. Angie says cats, thrifting, and houseplants.
Oh, okay. Sheena just says silence.
that is how you know you're getting old. Like,
Yeah,
you just
because-
don't want things to be very loud. And
I do feel like there's a moment too where you go from silence almost makes you feel uncomfortable to silence is necessary for your relaxation in every
Yes.
form. Like it's got to be quiet.
Right.
So what are you starting to love more as you get older? By the way, did you see a theme in all of those answers? Sleep, quiet and solitude, silence.
Yeah.
But then, cats and thrifting may be a little different. But
Yeah.
give us your answer by tapping the chat button on the KFR app. Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR is powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.
Who says there's no such thing as a stupid question? Well, that was a stupid question. Here's Dana and Jess on 103.3 KFR.
We'll ask you a silly little question.
What are you starting to love more as you get older?
Tap the chat button on the KFR app with your answer. All right, I actually have two answers, but first I'll give you
Okay.
the one that I felt embarrassed about.
I was just going to say, that pause is...
Just yesterday, it was such a beautiful morning. Suzanne and I got up and, we're bougie. We got up and we got in the hot tub. And as we're sitting in the hot tub, for the first time ever, I saw a hummingbird at my house. Now, I've seen hummingbirds before, just not at my house.
Yeah.
Like ever in my life, at any of my homes where I've ever lived. Mm-hmm. The hummingbird just flying around the hot tub area. I'm like, oh my God, I was so excited. And I thought, wow.
Oh, no.
Because I've noticed my interest in birds increasing over the last couple of years.
Okay.
It doesn't get bird watching, right? I mean, that's an old person thing.
It is.
But the other thing is, when I was younger, I hated nothing more than learning. I didn't want to learn anything. But then something happened after I graduated high school, and then increasing, like as I get older, I want to learn as much as possible.
So you want to learn the origins of the bird and
Well,
what?
just in general, I just want to learn. Watching documentaries, just absorbing information, just in general. But when I was younger, when I really needed it, I did not want it.
As long as you don't download the app that identifies all the birds.
Oh, I'm not.
You're sitting
us.
outside.
Yeah, but I don't want to confuse the two
You might be
things.
okay.
The learning thing and the bird thing are two separate things.
Okay,
But
got you.
Okay, so what are you starting to love more as you get older? Give us your answer by tapping the chat button on the KFR app.
Lori, Annette, and Alicia all said alone time.
Oh, yeah. I love my fiance, but I also love to be in my home alone. Julie says, feeling confident in my own skin again. Bravo.
Yeah. Kathy and Bobby both said peace and quiet.
Very popular answer. Tanya and Mike said staying home.
Yeah.
I used to love to go out, and now when someone says, hey, you want to meet me out at this place Friday night? I'm like, what are you, a psychopath?
Right. We're meeting at 9:30.
What's
not happening.
Where do you want to be? Hold on, let me look that up on maps. Nope, that's more than 3 left turns. I'm out.
Yep.
I'm not going to do it. All right, so what are you starting to love more as you get older? Tap that chat button on the KFR app with your answer.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR is powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.
Who says there's no such thing as a stupid question? Well, that was a stupid question. Here's Dana and Jess on 103.3 KFR.
We'll ask you a silly little question.
What are you starting to love more as you get older?
Give us your answer by tapping the chat button on the KFR app.
David says peace and time alone to think and soul search while reading and journaling.
Oh, okay. I mean, when I am alone and having peace, I'm usually scrolling on my iPhone. Reading and journaling, bravo.
Yeah.
Deborah says puzzles and reading books.
Okay. Tyler says myself. It's a
I
great
like
answer. Yes.
What are you starting to love more as you get older? Let's see. Todd says being single.
Yeah. Rhonda says not feeling the urge to slap people. Well, not as often. That's good.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like as I'm getting older, I have more of the urge. But so kudos to you, Rhonda.
Yeah, keeping it in check.
I appreciate that about you.
Uh-huh.
All right, you get those answers coming in, or just chat with us in real time, anytime, by tapping that chat button on the KFR app.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR. Powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality. Dana and Jess tell bad-behaving celebrities where to go with Have a Seat on 103.3 KFR.
Travis Kelce once paid $10,000 for a pair of Nike sneakers.
Whoa!
He bought the Marty McFlys with his first NFL paycheck. Travis also bought a Rolex to complement the shoes. The sneakers are now worth $38,500.
Oh, that's quite an investment.
Yeah.
I want to put this in perspective. My first car cost me $800.
Oh my gosh.
I could have purchased 12 1978 Dodge Magnums for the price you paid for one pair of shoes.
Oh, when you put it that way.
Whew. I mean, why own shoes you can't even get dirty? If I paid 10 grand for shoes, I wouldn't walk around in them.
You can't.
And that's what they're for. They're shoes. Auction those things off for charity and have a seat.
Oh, you know what? As much as I want to tell him to have a seat for splurging on shoes, I also have shoes I don't wear often because I don't want to get them dirty. So,
oh yeah, your $10,000 shoes, right?
Well, to me, in my budget, they're expensive, right? So I'm going to have a seat with you, Travis.
Oh.
Crazy shoe people we are.
Wow, look at you. I have been guilty of spending too much money on clothing, but that's lots of items of clothing.
Right.
Like you walk into my closet and I have too many things, but not like 10 grand. I can't think of anything outside of a car or a home
No.
that I've spent 10 grand on.
If I had NFL paycheck money, I would buy $10,000 shoes.
I know. I guess we're not as real parents.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR. Powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.
Need advice for your love life? Nobody's more qualified to help than a guy that's been engaged 5 times. It's hashtag Tip Tuesday on 103.3 KFR.
Dear Dana, last Wednesday night I was on a date that started off horribly because he called me Tara. When I asked who Tara was, he stumbled and fumbled. I thought about walking out, but then decided to stay and order the most expensive thing on the menu.
Whoa.
My date never gave me a straight answer as to who Tara is. He had asked me for a second date on Saturday. In his defense, he was extremely nervous because he is dating way over his head with me.
Whoa.
Should I give him another chance or not?
I think it's safe to say he's not cheating on you with Tara because you're not in a relationship with him. It was the beginning of your first date. You literally just met. But after the he is dating way over his head comment, it sounds like it would be best for both of you if you just let this one go.
Yeah. I mean, you ordered the most expensive thing on the menu and he still asked you out on a second date.
He was nervous, and your response to that is because you're too hot for him. This whole thing feels gross inside.
Yeah.
I don't like it, and I'm so glad I'm not dating. Hey, Jess, how's the single thing going?
Yeah.
Is it like this?
You know, honestly, it is. It really is. And so, yeah, just pray for me.
Okay. Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR is powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.
The 103.3 KFR Facebook Friend of the Day.
Like the 103.3 KFR Facebook page, interact with us in some form, and you might be the Facebook Friend of the Day. Like
Vance G. Harris.
the headline, Taylor Swift's boyfriend, Ohio native Travis Kelce, to star in Happy Gilmore 2, and Vance had this to say.
He's going to be really famous now. We never hear about him otherwise.
Nope. For example, you didn't earlier this hour hear anything about Travis.
No.
For, I almost called it Hollywood Dirt.
Yeah.
Or Have a Seat.
Right. Travis who? We don't.
Yeah, we rarely talk about him on this show.
Yeah.
I feel like we should get nothing. Oh wait, we already do get nothing. But also, Vance,
you get nothing. Good day, sir.
I think we're all three, me, you, and Jess, will share in your nothings.
Yeah, we're in the little nothing club.
Yeah, we're guilty of the Travis nonsense as well. So, Vance, thank you so much for being a part of the KFR Facebook page and for being a part of the show. And I guess, Travis, thank you for the content.
Yeah.
But you know what? Travis wins nothing too. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's give one for Travis.
Right.
Get Nothing.
There we go.
Good day, sir.
He's not even the Facebook friend of the day.
Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR is powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.
Southwest Michigan's #1 hit music station, 103.3 KFR. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Dana and Jess, but it's time for us to go.
That's right. But tomorrow we've got Wednesday Wisdom. We're going to be talking about the biggest selling artists in music history from Michigan.
Yeah, a couple of these people I feel like are going to be obvious. A couple of them, not so much. But we'll be dropping that knowledge on you tomorrow morning. So we like to keep a nice balance. Making you a little bit smarter with Wednesday Wisdom, then making you a little bit dumber with Florida Woman Wednesday.
Or does it make us feel smarter that we're not as stupid?
Oh, maybe it's just like a day at school tomorrow morning.
Right. Sounds good.
Professors Dana and Jess join us tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
But for now, we have to go.
Bye.
Enjoy that weather out there and be nice to people.
If you miss Dana and Jess in the morning, we got you covered. The 103.3 KFR Morning Show can be steamed, breaded, deep fried, baked, pan-seared, sprinkled with powdered sugar, and downloaded wherever you get your podcast. Dana and Jess in the morning on 103.3 KFR is powered by Fab Face and Body, a full-service med spa where beauty meets technology and dreams become reality.